Hello, welcome to Pilates Matwork for arms and abs. I'm happy that you're here. So today we will use the band to get into arm work, ab work, and just have a lot of fun. We will move at a fairly moderate pace, so be mindful of that as well. Take breaks as you need to. You can always come back to this video at any time. You can also adjust your band. So there's different colors bands, that mean different things from a resistance standpoint. But just remember too, you can make something easier by holding more the edge of your bands, or maybe if you tend to wrap, maybe unwrapping a little bit, and you can make it harder by wrapping a little bit more around the hand or choking up on your bands. Okay, so feel free to make those adjustments as you need to throughout the class. But we will start standing, and I'm going to start just taking my band just around the neck here to rest. Good. Find a good standing position. So maybe hips, knees, and toes track hip width apart here, and they are facing forward. Hip, knees, and toes are facing forward, and make sure that your big toes are in alignment with each other as well, so we don't have one foot forward of the other. Good. So we'll take some softness in the knees. Good. And I'm just going to sway side to side. I'm just going to pick that up a little bit as I move, and just let the arms do what they do. A little bit of a bend in the knees. Good. And then from here, we'll come into a little bit of a squat. Arms can come up. Exhale, take that down. And we'll come up and take it down. Come up and take it down. Come up and grow tall. Good. From here, we're going to take this band, we're going to stretch a little bit with it. So thread your band between your pointer and your thumb, and you want a wide stance here. So you want it to be a little bit taut. We're going to take this up. Good, keeping knees soft. We're just going to rotate to the left, bend the knees as you reach to the left, moving through center, coming all the way up. So Pilates Vitality wheel here, belly button stays in. Good. You're just moving through that spine. Just preparing the midsection for some deeper work. And then from here, coming back where we started. Good. So from here, just warming up the shoulder a little bit. I'll turn sideways here. Good. So we'll start here. Good. And take it back a little bit and come forward. And we'll take it back and come forward. Try to move it a little bit further back each time if you can. If you can't, then you just go to your range of motion. But you want your arms to be long. Remember, you do have a stretchy band, and if you need to, you can always take a wider grip. Good. So full range of motion here, keeping the core nice and engaged, rib cage in. Good. And then from here, come back and find your sweet spot, which might not be full range of motion. So you can see how I can come all the way down to the hips, but my sweet spot where I get maximum stretch sensation is actually right here. So this is where I'm just going to hold. Good. And then from here, I'm going to carefully come up. Now I'm just going to roll the shoulders. Good. And forward. We're going to come and we're going to stand on the band. So we're going to get the core nice and warm up here as well. So you want to try and have equal part band to each side, and you want this band to be flat. Now I'm just going to start by taking my right foot on the inside here. So that band is nice and flat. Good. And then you can choose. So again, when we do the side bend and come back, you're resisting as you come back. So the deeper, the more you choke up on it, the harder you'll make this, the less so, the easier you'll make it. So just kind of adjust as you need to. But we'll be parallel hip width apart, big inhale, exhale, just side bend to the left. Good. Now really engage, slowly take it back to center. Good. Now I feel like I need to tighten up a little bit here, so make that adjustment. Good. Coming over to the left. Resist as you come back in. Press those feet in. You don't want it to go to the back. Good. And side bend. Really feel it. Good. And we'll go again. And again. Good. Relax the shoulders. We've got a couple more. And again. And coming back. Good. We are going to keep this foot here. Good. We're going to come out to the side here. So again, we're nice and flat. Good. You can choke up here if you want to. That'll make it harder, or just hold on to the edges. So I'm just going to give this a test. I'd rather start light than start heavy. So from here, and I've got my other foot somewhere where I feel supported. Okay. And then from here, zipping up from the pubic bone behind the navel, rolling shoulders back. We're just going to take that out, no higher than shoulders. Resist as you lower. And we'll take it back out and resist and out and resist. And again, out and resist. Let's press, hold, 3, 2, 1, release. We'll do that one more time. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good. So from here, we're just going to switch out our feet. We'll take that same thing to the other side. So again, making sure that that band is nice and flat around the foot. You've got equal parts band on both sides. We're going to hold that on the left side here. Good. So be where you're stable with your feet. Make sure they're even. Zip up from pubic bone to behind the navel. Good. Get that side bend. You're bending towards the band and then coming back up. Good. Now, I made that mistake. We're going to go to the other side. Apologies about that. We're going to go this way. Now that makes sense. Good. Now I'm like, my body feels like it's getting a little bit more even. Good. Taking it over. I'm going to blame long COVID, brain fog on that one. And come over again. And again. And again. And coming up. Good. So from here, good. Take your free leg wherever you need to take it to be stable. Good. So again, arms are going to come out to the side. And we're going to lift and lower. Belly button in, lift and lower. A little softness in that knee. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And from here, we'll lift and hold. And lower. And lift and hold. And lower. Good. Rolling the shoulders back. While we're here, while we're set up, we're going to make the most of this. So I'm just going to turn this way. Good. And we're going to get some biceps and triceps in here before we start to come down to the mat. So from here, good. Your back leg can be down, out to the side. Just have it somewhere behind you for stability. And it doesn't really matter, if this foot or leg is at an angle. The most important thing is that you're stable where you are and your hip, knee, and toe are all going in the same direction. So we don't take our toes and foot in one direction and then try to take knees and hips somewhere else. So just kind of be mindful of that. Good. So again, we're going to start with biceps first. So I'm just going to kind of wrap around once here. I'm going to take my front hip back just so I'm a little bit more even in the hip. Zip up from pubic bone to behind the navel. Good. Palms are going to face the ceiling. I have a soft bend in that front knee. Good. And I'm going to curl. Good. My elbows are in. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Good. From here, I'm going to wrap. I'm going to take my elbows back behind me. Good. So this is tricep kickbacks. My palms are facing behind me as well. Big inhale and press. Squeezing those triceps. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release from there. We can release that band. Good. Have it handy though. We'll just place it right here. Good. We're going to start with roll downs and Pilates push-ups. So coming to the edge of your mat, remember you can be parallel hip width apart, you can zip feet together, or you can be in the V. You choose where you want to be. Good. So I'm zipped up here. I'm nice and tall. I'm just going to let the arms do what they do. And I am squeezing at the heel. I'm squeezing to the inner thigh. I feel my glutes online here. So big inhale, nodding the chin. Deep C curve scoop, belly button in. Good. It's better to bend the knees than to hinge the hips back behind you. This does take a lot of practice, but the more engaged you are in your legs and the feet, the more stability you have. Good. And that downward pressure from hip to heel. Good. We're going to round up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do that one more time. And rounding. Good. And coming up. Good. This time we're going to roll down, walk that out to the plank. Let's take our arms up for this one. Arms by the ears. They will stay there. Big inhale, exhale. Deep C curve scoop. Good. Coming down, walk that out to your plank. Knees lifted or grounded. We're holding. We're breathing. Good. From here, you choose your path to get back there. You can bend the knees as you walk the hands back or hinge the hips. But wherever you're going, can you stop the hips over the ankles? Good. Get yourself set up for that standing roll up. Good. And coming back up. We're going to take that again. We'll add on push-ups. Inhale. Exhale. Deep C curve scoop. Walk it out to your plank. You have the option to stay here, knees lifted or grounded. Good. I'm going to take my elbows straight back halfway and press. Halfway, press, halfway, press. Bending the knees or hinging from the hips. Coming back. Good. Stopping over the ankles. Round, round, round. Coming up. Let's open just a little bit here. Last one, last time. Inhale, exhale. See, curving that down. Finding that core connection. And when you're ready, we'll walk that forward. From here, turn fingers, elbows, shoulders inward. This is a chesty push-up. You can keep your knees lifted or you can ground them. I'm going to demo this one grounded, but you be where you need to be for your challenge. Pressing shoulders into their pockets. Good. Halfway down and press. And 2. And 3. And come up. We'll all lower the knees here. Good. Find a tabletop position. Good. So spreading the fingers wide, rooting through knuckles of the pinky, pointer, and thumb. Good. Just take some nice cat-cows. Just rounding. Good. So we're still kind of preparing the body for some deeper work. Good. So from here, we're going to take this and to thread the needle. So from here, good, I'm going to start taking my right arm out to the side. Good. And little scoop and twist. And open and scoop and twist. Belly button in. Open, scoop. Take that all the way through, keeping hips over the knees. Good. Think about the top of the head coming to the floor. So you want long neck. You don't want to break in the neck. So you don't want to press the ear into the floor. Head and neck are an extension of the spine. And then from here, pressing into that left hand, coming back up. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We'll take that into the other side. So from here, left arm comes open and get a little scoop. And open and little scoop. And open and take that all the way through. Good. Head and neck are in line with the spine. I'll show you an example. So here's where my neck and head are an extension of the spine. This is where I'm trying to press the ear into the floor. It's very uncomfortable. I feel bad things happening in my neck here or just uncomfortable things. But that goes away if I take the length into it, or put the length into it. So there is a big difference. And then from here, pressing through the right hand, coming back, good. And just kind of do a little bit of a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle here, some rolls. And then when you're ready, we're gonna come onto our backs. So have your strap band, have your band handy as we come onto our backs. Good. We're gonna bend the knees. We're gonna come into our pelvic clocks here, getting that deep abdominal work and the transverse abdominis. So finding your safe neutral. So think about the hip bones and the pubic bone being flat on the same plane. And then zipping up from pubic bone to behind the navel, belly button into the spine. You can just roll your shoulders back. I'm going to take my arms out to the side just so that you can see me move a little bit better. So think about the pubic bone being 6 o'clock, the belly button being 12 o'clock. And we're going to rock that pelvis back 12 o'clock. Nice, deep. Good. And take that forward 6 o'clock. And 12 o'clock, belly button is deep inside. And 6 o'clock. And 12 o'clock and pause. Good. Take that back to neutral. So as we start to work our way around the clock, think about your left side being 3 o'clock and your right side being 9 o'clock. So you've got 12, 3, 6, and 9. All right. And remember, this is a small, subtle movement, but it's deep in the navel region. So if you're kind of wildly moving around like this, you don't have that deep core connection. So you should see, when you see me, it'll look like I'm barely moving, but I am. Okay, very deep. And you'll know it when you hit it. Does take practice. Practice makes progress. So zipping up from pubic bone to behind the navel. Good. Take that to 12 o'clock. Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Pause. Reverse. Take it to 9, 6, 3, 12. 9, 6, 3, 12. 9, 6, 3, 12. Last one. 9, 6, 3, 12. Rock, rock, rock. Let head and neck rock with you. Good. From here, when you're ready, we're going to go into some bridges. Good. Let's have this band handy. Good. Now, it'll be easier if you thread the band between the thumb and the pointer to have that there like that. If you want something a little bit more challenging, fold your band in half. Good. So then when you pull down, that's going to be a tighter connection. So you choose what you need. Hips, knees, and toes are tracking here. Heels are not too close into the glutes or too far away. Good. And I'm going to start taking my arms long in front of me. Big inhale. Exhale as I press into the feet and lift my hips up. My arms are going to lift up too. I'm just going to take this to my full range of motion. And then taking that back forward. Good. And I'm giving myself a little bit of a tug here on this band. So I keep that connection going. And we'll take it back. And bring it down. And take it back. And bring it down. And take it back. And bring it down. And one more. Taking it back. Now hold it up there. Arms only. Reach. And take it back. And reach. And take it back. And reach. Good. Now take that around the pelvis. Little pulses. Try not to let your pelvis bounce up and down. Good. And then taking it up, taking it back, and lower down, taking that back up here. Good. Release this band for right now. Take the knees into the chest, rock, rock, side to side. Good. So from here, we're going to go into some toe taps. So we're getting into that core again. So rolling your shoulders back, find that good base of support. Find your spinal neutral. One knee at a time. It's going to come into tabletop position. So knees are over hips, shins are parallel to the floor. Good. Your legs are not together here. They're about hip width apart. So I'm going to start on the left side. So I'm just going to come to a hover. And then I'm going to exhale as I lift that back up. So other side, I'm just going to come to a hover. So we're not actually tapping the toe. Good. And coming back up. And left side. And up. And right side. And up. Belly button in nice and tight here. Left. And right. And left. And right. Good. From here, you can release the feet for a moment. Give yourself a break. If that was enough of a challenge for you, you'll go through that alternating legs again. Those of you that seek more challenge, knees, legs are back in tabletop when we're going to double time this. So from here, inhale on the lower and the hover. Exhale, bring that back up. Inhale. Exhale. Stay in safe neutral. Don't let the pelvis tip. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let the knees come into the chest. Rock, 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 side to side. We're going to come to some dynamic twisting here while we are in tabletop. So knees are in tabletop position, and actually I'm going to just move a little bit out away from my wall. Good. So knees in tabletop position, knees over hips, shins parallel to the floor. Arms are going to come out to the side, palms down. That will help you with a little bit of support. But from here, we're going to take those knees over towards the left, and you're just going to come into a hover. And then using those abs, coming back to center. And taking it back over to the other side into a hover. And bringing it back to center. And to the left and hover. And center. And to the right. And center. And to the left. And center. To the right. And center. Good. Now, if that's enough of a challenge for you, you'll stay where you are. Those of you that want more challenge, legs will come long here. You'll come to pendulum. If you're taller, this will be harder for sure. But when you're ready, good. We'll take that over to the left. This is set number 4. And to the right. And to the left. Watch your back. And to the right. And to the left. And to the right. To the left. Woo. And to the right. I'm feeling it now. We've got one more. To the left. And to the right. When you're at the right, pause. Take those legs long. If you did bendy knees, good. Reach long. Circle through. And come up. There's 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. As you come back over to the right, pause. We'll reverse that. And we've got 6, 7. That should have been 5. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo! Bending those knees. Rock, 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 side to side. Okay. So from here, I'm going to move back over onto my mats. Good. Those of you who are rolling like a ball is not a good idea for you. Roll over to your side and come to a balancing boat. Those of you where it is a good idea, take the knees into the chest. Big inhale, exhale, C curve, and we're going to roll. And we're going to roll for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Could you balance that boat? Could you reach taller? Could you lengthen? Oh, hold that there, hold that there, hold that there. Woo. And take those legs down. Forward fold. Good. From here, we're going to go right into roll downs, roll ups, roll overs, and teasers. So those of you that want to bring in your band here for the roll down and roll up part, you can certainly do that. You want to make sure that the band is flat around the feet. Good. And then I like to roll my hands just a little bit here. Now, some of you, do better with this. You have better form without the band. That's fine too. And if that's you, then just don't use the band. Form is better. So from here, nice and tall. Good. You're going to C-curve that back. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. So I am actually a little bit better going through center when I have my band than when I'm not. So I'm going to practice that here. Good. Here's 2. Exhale. Good. And take that back. Going for 3. Good. And I'm going to fold all the way over. Good. If all you want to do is roll up and roll downs, you can keep going with that. Those of us that want to take this into the rollover, release the band, and we'll take that into the roll down. We'll roll that over. Watch your neck. Legs come shoulder width apart, toes face down, and we roll down. Good. Arms can come up here. Woo. Trying to do that roll up with it. And we'll come back down. Taking it over, opening the legs shoulder width apart, rolling that down. Good. Good. Now, those of you that want to practice the teaser with that as you come up, remember if you're tight in the hamstrings, you can bend the knees in when you do that, or you can keep the legs long, and that will look like this. Doing the rollover. Good, there's your teaser or long legs. And we can roll that down. Oh, maybe roll over. I lost my strength connection there. Good. Good, there's your teaser. I'm going to take that right here, and we'll do that one more time. And taking it down. And teaser up. Good. Take the legs long. Just get a nice relaxing forward fold here. So I'm already feeling it in my abs. I hope you are too. All right. We're going to go into some seated arm work now. So I'm just going to come right here. Good. And you can pretty much sit however you need to sit that's for you. But I'm going to take my band behind me and right underneath my arms here. So kind of, find your grip, find where the band needs to be to make you comfortable, okay? I'm just going to choke up a little bit here. Good. So from here, now we've got resistance as we make some nice little arm circles. So that band is going to be up against the body here, okay? If the band is not for you, get rid of it. Let's start going back. We're nice and tall. Tiny little circles to the back. You can make some slightly bigger circles as long as you can control the band. Remember, you are in control of the band. The band is not in control of you. Good. Let's take that in the opposite direction. So moving forward. And then when you're ready, whoops, careful about that. We'll bring that back in. I've got this band now right under the ribs, and it doesn't, like this, it doesn't matter if it's flat or not, so it's okay if it's rolled. Good. And I'm just going to kind of hold this right here. Now, I'm making a little bit of a fist, so my fists are facing each other, and we're going to push. So I'm drawing up and in, I'm going to push forward, and I'm going to control that when I come back in. I'll show you that from a side. Good. And we will push for 2. And bring it back in. Push 3, push 4, push 5, push 6, push 7, push 8, push 9, push 10. Good. I'm going to bring my elbows back in here, and so they are attached to my body and go into some external rotation. I'm just going to take them out to the side and bring that back in. So I'll show you that from the single. Good. Good. I think this is 4. Think about the forearms being even to the floor. Relax through the shoulders. One more. And good. From here, we'll just take that band to the side. Good. Actually, we're not. We're going to go into rows. So now I'm going to take the band right around the feet. You do want to make sure that that band is nice and flat around the feet here. And again, remember, you're in control of the band. So you can hold here at the end. You can choke up. Be where you need to be. Good. So from here, I'm going to give you a couple options. You can pull straight back. Okay, elbows are in, or you can lean back a little bit here, so a little bit more core control, and do the same. So we're going to go 10, 9, 8, belly button in tight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take those arms long. Palms are going to face down, going out to the side. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pause. Press back as you hinge forward. Lift a little bit, take that back out, and come back. Take it out, press back, lift, out to the side, and come back. Yes, this is harder than it looks. And take it out, lift, out to the side, and come back. One more of these. Take it out, lift, to the side, and come back. From here, palms facing up. Second set of bicep curls. The lower you take your elbows, the easier you make it. The higher, the harder. And again, we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, just fold forward. You can release that band, but have the band handy. We're going to go into saw. Okay, so I'm just going to stay right here. Take your legs about as wide as your mat. Good. Come into an anterior tilt. So tailbone's going to come back. Hip bones are going to come forward. Good. So we'll just do all the little preps before we come into the saw. So spinal roll forward, zipping up. Good. Keeping that C-curve scoop. Remember, this is not a hip hinge. Good. Ears by the biceps. Once you're at your limit from the tailbone, we'll roll that all the way back up. Good. And we'll take that again. Deep C-curve scoop. And rounding that back up. And one more time. Deep C-curve scoop. And rounding back up. Good. From here, let's take the hands behind the head. Relax the elbows. Good. And we're just going to side bend, hip bones stay grounded. Think about squeezing the low rib cage and the top of that hip bone together. And center. And to the left. And center. And right. And center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Roll those shoulders back, going into rotation. And we'll rotate right. And left, and right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left, and right, and left, and just be at ease. Good. Taking that into saw with the band. So saw without the band, just so you see where this is coming from. Arms are going to come out to the side. You're rotating. You're getting that spinal roll forward as you reach, pinky finger to pinky toe. Hands going to come behind and then coming back up. We're going to do it with the band and we're going to add an opening stretchy here. So good. Thread that band between the pointer and the thumb. Take a wide stance. Good. Inhale, up overhead. We're going to rotate to the right. Good. I'm going to plug that back one in, reaching forward. Now I'm going to come up. Strap's going to come across the body. I'm going to look behind, coming back, rolling forward. Both hips stay grounded, and release and come to center. And rotate, and anchor, and reach, and come up, and we'll open. And come back, and come center, and rotate, and anchor and reach, and open, and roll, and back up, and rotate, and anchor and reach, and come back and open, and take it back forward, and come back up. Great job from here. We're going to put this to the side. Good. And we're going to come onto our backs again. You can do that through a roll down or just come back there. Good. All right. We're going to go into our hundreds. Yay. So those of you that don't want to do this with the band, feet can be on the ground and you can work right here if that's where you need to be. Next version, this is tabletop. And then you've got long diagonal line. Those of you that are going to use the band, if you're going to do tabletop, you can take that band around the shins and kind of do a crossover. Good. So your legs are going to have to be together here and you're going to pulse right here. This is not good form. So if you can't stop yourself from doing that, release the band. If you're going to take the legs long with the band, I recommend taking your band around the front of the feet, wrapping them around the bottom here. Good. Maybe. Good. That way you're a little bit more anchored here and you're less likely for things to roll and fall. And then you can press here. Good. So I'm going to start in tabletop position. I'm in my safe neutral. Big inhale. Exhale. C curve it up. Start pumping. Good. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach deeper. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hold. Lift higher, reach deeper. And we'll take that down. Good. You can release that band for now. Woo. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side. Good. Going into some series of 5 work here. We're going to go to single leg stretch, knees and tabletop. Arms come up. Inhale. Exhale. C curve it up. Right knee in, left leg goes long. And we switch. And 2. Hips stay even. And 3. And 4. And 5. Really C curve. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Good. Bringing that down. Single straight leg stretch. Actually, before we come up here, let's do a little crisscross variation. Let's take our arms up. We're going to reach opposite hand to opposite foot, just for fun. Good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now you can take a little break. Legs up, single straight leg stretch. Taking that up, reach behind that left leg. Right leg comes long, and we switch. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Whew. We'll bring that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. More traditional crisscross here, knees and tabletop. Hands behind the head. Remember, we lead with the shoulder, not with the elbows, so elbows are out wide. Inhale. Exhale, going to the right and left. And 2. Hips are even. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo. Bringing that down. All right. I guess you could say technically this was a series of 6 because we did that extra crisscross variation in there, but we only have 2 in the series left, so it's okay. Good. So from here, double leg stretch. Good. I'm going to take this around the feet. Make sure that that is nice and flat around the feet. Good. And I'm going to start with my elbows bent here and I'm holding on. So inhale. Good. Yes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come in. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. From here, bring that in. Double straight leg stretch. For this one, I recommend having a little bit of a crisscross variation here. But from here, good. You've got your bands. Good. And you're just here. Good. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold that here. We're crisscross. Take those arms long. Good. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. Release that band. Woo. Wiggle, 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 side to side. And gently take head and neck from side to side. All right, so we're going to get into our core connection with a little bit of side series work. So I'm just going to roll over onto my right side because that's the side that will face you right now. Good. So as always, you can take the arm all the way down. You can be up here on the elbow forearm. You just want the shoulder to be supported so we can't hang, and rib cage comes up here as well. So you choose where you need to be. Bottom knee can be lowered or lengthened. You choose. Remember, you want to be on the hip bone, not back on the glute. Good. You can have a point in the foot or a flex. Zip up from pubic bone to behind the navel. Hands probably going to want to be right here. We're going to take this into circles. So take it up and 2. Belly button stays in. Pelvis doesn't move. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Good. And reverse. Take it up. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. From here, take that bottom leg long. We're just going to take this into a stretch. Hip, knee, and toe, track towards the ceiling. Drag that heel in. Taking it up. Point and take it down. And drag. And lift. And lower. And drag. And lift. And lower. And drag. And lift. And lower. And lift. And bend. And drag, and lift, bend, drag, lift, bend, drag, one more, lift, bend, and drag. Good. Maybe pat something out here. When you're ready, we're going to set up for side teaser. So I'm going to start right here. Good. I'm going to lengthen. Big inhale, exhale and lift, and lengthen and lift, and lengthen and 3, and lengthen and 4, and lengthen and 5. Whoops. Maybe you can do that with a little bit more grace than what I just did. Good. From here, when you're ready, just switch over to that other side. Good. So from here, be where you need to be on this side, up on the forearm or down, long bottom leg or a bend. You choose where you need to be. Good. You're on the hip bone. Belly button is in nice and tight. Good. 8 circles here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't let the pelvis move around. 7, 8, and pause and lift. And 8. Other direction. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, taking that leg long. Good. We're going to lift, bend, and drag. Lift, bend, and drag. Lift, bend, and drag. Lift, bend, and drag. Reverse. Drag it up and lift and lower and drag and lift and lower and drag and lift and lower and drag, lift, and lower. Good. Pat something out. Side teaser coming on this side. Good. So from here, get set up. Reach, reach, reach. Inhale. Exhale 1. Exhale 2. Exhale 3. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Woo. Great work, everybody. Here, come onto your back, grab your back, not your back, your belly. We're going to grab the band before you come on the belly. Take that band right above the rib cage as you come onto the belly. Good. So we're going to do swan here with the band. So I'm going to kind of choke up a little bit here. My hands are flat on the floor, so that's going to help you with this band. Good. So belly button is in. My legs are about hip width apart. My hands are forward into the side of my shoulders. Big inhale, exhale. Take it a little bit or a lot. You choose where you need to be. So you've got a little bit of resistance here now with the band. And we'll lower. And belly button in, and we'll press. And come down. Belly button in and press. And come down. And one more. And hold it up there. Shoulders in their pockets. And come down. Good. Remove that band. Good. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to find a plank here. Good. So this is just going to be basic planks. We're going to hold 2 of them for 20 seconds. And then we'll do some push-ups. And then we're going to go to stretch. So from here, when you're ready, knees can be grounded or you can be lifted. Find your plank. We've got 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees, child's pose. When you're ready, we're going to take round number 2. Now, if you want to add more challenge on this one, you can do the leg lift with it, which looks like this, and you'll just keep going and for the time, trying to keep the hips even. So from here, when you're ready, find your plank, your variation, and when you're ready, we've got 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that down. Whew. And child's pose. And so I'm sweating with you, so no worries, right? So from here, good. So For push-ups, different things for different people. So especially if you're newer, remember you can do this on all fours. We're going to take a second set of triceps here, and we'll do this 10 times. So you can take the elbow straight back. You can take the knees a little bit more behind you, or you can be up high. Okay, good. So I'm just going to demo the easiest one, but you choose what you need for your challenge. Think about the eyes of the elbows pointing forward here so that the elbows can easier come straight back. Strong through the upper body when you're ready. Halfway down, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that back, child's pose. And then from here, when you're ready, we're going to take 10 chest push-ups here. So for this one, fingers, elbows, shoulders turn inward. Remember, you can be down on the knees. You can take them back a little bit, or you can be up high. You choose where you need to be here. Try not to collapse through the shoulders. And when you're ready, here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Take that down. Maybe collectively sigh that those are done. Whew. Let's come onto our back. Let's stretch our legs just a little bit here, and then we'll come up and stretch our arms. So taking your band. Good. I'm going to take that band around the right foot. Make sure the band is flat around the right foot. Good. So this is kind of our cool down here. Good. Take a band in each hand. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, bring that leg back in. Remember, pain, numbness, tingling, burning, never normal sensations. So if you feel those, you always want to back off. Good, and then coming back up, extending this left leg long, taking both bands into the left hand. We're going to arc that leg over 45 degrees. You can stop there or take it over, keeping leg in line with the hip. Final twisty on each side. And coming back center. Good, we'll do a midair switcheroo here, making sure that band stays flat. A band in each hand. Inhale, exhale, bring that leg in. And release. Good. From here, extending the right leg long, both bands in the left hand. You can arc that leg over or take it all the way over. So I've got a wall in my way here, but the leg can stay in line with the hip. Try not to let the foot flop on the floor. Final twist on the side. And when you're ready, we'll bring that back up. Remove that foot from the band. Good. You can roll over to your side and come to standing, or we can try to roll like a ball into standing. So, and we'll see if it works. This is kind of a random thing that I'm just putting in here. So from here, just a roll. Good. When you find your momentum, see if you can roll. Oh, maybe not today, but there is one you can roll all the way up. Good. My knee got out of alignment. So always take care of yourself. Good. So from here, when you're ready, we'll just come to standing, taking your arms out to the side, palms face down, and just rotate. Good. Palms come up towards the ceiling, hands to the shoulders, move forward and back. Take some circles. Circle other way. Good. Taking the arms up overhead, touching palms together, elbows by the ears, taking it back, tricep stretch. Good. Taking the arms forward. The right arm's going to come across the body. Left arm's going to come underneath. Find a shoulder stretch. Maybe you want to bend and lean into it. And then other side. Left arm comes across the body. Right arm comes underneath. Take it across, stretch. Maybe you want to bend and lean into it. And then coming back, good. Taking the hands in front, roll, press away. And taking it back. Find your range of motion. It's my knee here, pressing down, lifting up. Find what you need. And when you're ready, coming back center. Big inhale when we reach. Exhale, take that down. Pressing through, coming all the way up. Let's open little back bend. And come down. Way to go. You made it through arms and abs with the band. I hope you enjoyed this class. Drink plenty of water, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.